Okay, so with the NFL draft approaching, this is only going to be a 3 round mock because I don't feel like paying for extra. And also, there's no trades because I don't feel like paying for extra. Just, um, this is what happens with PFF. They just want a little bit of money. So I did one where I made a whole good amount of trades for the Steelers, and so this one's going to be no trades and 3 rounds instead of 7. So let's get into this. So we are going to enter the draft. We're going to start the draft. Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Marvin Harrison, Robodunze. This is all pretty expected, I would say. Okay. Let's see. So Caleb, Jaden, JJ McCarthy at 6 to the Giants. That's a possibility. Dallas Turner. See, a lot of people think it's Joe Alt going 7 to Tennessee. Then the Falcons would take Dallas Turner. So like those picks flip, but Malik Neighbors, I could see that. I could see Neighbors at 5 and Romadunze at 9. Like that's all completely possible. The Jets did the very, very responsible thing and took an offensive tackle. They could also very easily take Brock Bowers if Aaron says take Brock Bowers because it's the Jets and whatever Aaron wants, Aaron gets. If Aaron wants protection, they're going to get him an offensive lineman. If he wants a weapon, they're going to draft him a wide receiver, a tight end, something. And whatever he wants, it's yes, Mr. Rogers. Even the owner of the Jets is yes, Mr. Rogers. Whatever you want, Mr. Rogers. Yes, sir. You get it. You got it. Like, and they have to do that because it's the Jets and they don't want to piss Aaron off. Jared Verse going to the Broncos. It's possible they could draft a quarterback here, but with the big 4 gone, then you're looking at like either a Bo Nix, which I think 12 is ridiculous for Bo Nix, or Michael Penix, which you could potentially do, but I would even say trade down for Michael Penix. I wouldn't even take him at 12. Talise Fuaga at tackle, Quinion Mitchell, Terrion Arnold, Olumeniwa Fashanu. Though it doesn't say tackle is one of the needs, so that might just be a best player available. But I really don't see Seattle taking a tackle unless you lost faith in either Charles Cross or I can't remember the other guy's name. Byron Murphy the second, Amarius Mims. I could see them taking a tackle because I know Jonah Williams left, but didn't they also get a guy? I thought they got a guy, so maybe. Brian Thomas Jr. I don't really think they need a wide receiver. They'd probably be better off taking a Cooper DeJean, to be honest. Anyway, so it's our turn. But it does say trade, but subscribe to PFF Plus and unlock draft trades, so we can't even trade. So we got Cooper, Latu, Troy Fatanu, Adonai Mitchell, Graham Barton, Nate Wiggins, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Jackson Powers Johnson, Troy Franklin, Peyton Wilson, Tyler Nubin, Ladd McConkey, Zach Frazier, Mike. Wow, all the way up here? Really? Okay. Personally, for me, I feel like I can live with Dan Moore as the left tackle and Broderick at right before Broderick moves to left, replaces Dan, and whoever the Steelers draft plays right tackle. I feel like I am more comfortable with that, or like having Dan, where the Steelers, they don't really have a center. I think James Daniels, the right guard, could play center. I think Nate Herbig could play center, but both of those guys, I'd like them better as guards. So I'm going to take the center out of Oregon, Jackson Powers Johnson. We're going to draft him. So it's just, I want a center. And I've slowly, and I mean slowly, because I was on the Amarius Mims bandwagon. But I've slowly just moved towards center more and more and more and more. Okay, so now we're here in round 2. We got a center. So other needs are wide receiver, tackle, and corner. Now, corner, I feel okay about. Because you got Joey. Joey's like the number 1 lockdown. We're good. You traded for Dante Jackson. So I wouldn't mind him being a starter. If he plays outside and we draft a corner a little bit later who plays slot or, whatever we have to do. So I'm okay with corner right now. I do want to draft one, but I'm okay right now. Wide receiver, I'm a little more let's draft one. And tackle, again, unless someone's sitting here. So can I filter by offense? No, I cannot. Okay, we're just going to scroll down. So we have a couple wide receivers here. We have Keon Coleman and Ricky Pearsall. Where's the next tackle? Kieran from Yale. Okay. Brandon Coleman from TCU. I think I'm going to take Ricky Pearsall from Florida State. I know Keon Coleman's sitting there, but let's see, 77.2 overall grade, 70.3. Yeah, I'm going to take Ricky from Florida instead of the other guy from Florida State. So it's a receiver from Florida, but all right, Keon Coleman went to the Cowboys a few picks later. All right. Okay, this is actually perfect. I was hoping this guy would be here. Blake Fisher. I was really hoping he'd be here. So this is going to be my tackle. So we're going to draft him. And then with our next pick, I'll draft a corner. Okay, here's where we're at. Let's see. Any good corners? Kalen Carson from Wake Forest, but he's ranked 110. There's Jeremiah Trotter from Clemson still sitting here. Because I feel like Kalen Carson could be there in round 4 for Pittsburgh, even if they have to trade up just a little bit. So I'm going to draft Jeremiah Trotter, and then he can kind of get brought up because the Steelers have Patrick Queen. They've got Cole Holcomb. It's a Landon Roberts. I was thinking Eric Roberts. I'm like, it's E-Rob. Everyone called him E-Rob. Why? A Landon. Okay. So, but they got E-Rob. They got Holcomb. So, I think draft Jeremiah. He can be a special teams guy, learn from 3 good pros, veteran pros, and then him and Patrick Queen can wreak havoc for a few years. So I'm going to get Jeremiah Trotter. Grading the draft. What do we get? Okay, so Jackson Powers Johnson is a C, which if you would let me trade back and not have to pay money, I would be more than happy to drop back to 28 with the Bills. They can jump up, grab a receiver like a Brian Thomas if he's still there, and then I would trade back to 28 and get Jackson there, or 27 with Arizona. Like, I'm okay with doing that, but you don't let me. So I'm not too concerned having a C grade there. And then A, and B minus. So I would say I was, pretty good overall as far as a mock draft with limitations goes. So if you guys did enjoy this, please do leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on, and I will see everyone in the next video. Thanks for watching.